Stop these 5 habits blocking your success. Empower yourself today. Part 1. Awakening to your inner brilliance. Introduction. Unlocking the hidden chains. In a world overflowing with opportunities and abundant promise, there remains an unseen prison constructed not by external forces, but by our own habitual patterns. Imagine waking each day with a burning desire to achieve greatness, yet feeling inexplicably tethered by invisible chains, habits that silently rob you of your potential, leaving your dreams unfulfilled. Today, we embark on a courageous exploration into the 5 habits that may be blocking your success and, more importantly, how you can shatter these limitations to reclaim your brilliance. From the moment you first took your breath, you were imbued with an incredible spark of divine potential. Yet as you navigated life's winding roads, subtle, often unconscious habits began to take root. They emerged as small, seemingly innocuous tendencies, a delay in starting that important project, a whisper of self-doubt when you dared to dream big, or an overwhelming need to be perfect that left you paralyzed. Over time, these behaviors, procrastination, negative self-talk, fear of failure, perfectionism, and the inability to set boundaries, have built a fortress around your inner light. Have you ever felt that despite all your hard work, something still holds you back? It's not a lack of talent, resources, or even passion. It's these deeply ingrained habits that stand between you and the life you've always imagined. This article is a call to awaken. It is a gentle yet powerful invitation to look within, to see those habits for what they truly are, and to begin the process of dismantling them so that you can step boldly into the light of your own potential. Imagine a life where you greet each morning with the unshakable conviction that you are worthy, capable, and destined for greatness. Picture yourself moving through your day with clarity and purpose, free from the weight of self-imposed limitations. This isn't a fanciful daydream. It is the reality awaiting you when you decide to stop letting these habits dictate your path. In our modern era of constant noise and endless distraction, reclaiming your inner wisdom and grounding yourself in timeless spiritual truths is more essential than ever. At its core, success is not just about climbing the corporate ladder or amassing wealth. It's about aligning with the deepest part of who you are, a radiant being connected to the universe's infinite love and wisdom. Every moment of hesitation, every negative thought, every paralyzing fear pulls you further away from that truth. Yet there is hope. By consciously recognizing and transforming these habits, you create space for empowerment, growth, and a profound spiritual awakening. The journey we are about to embark on is not merely a set of instructions. It's an invitation to a metamorphosis. It calls upon you to be courageous and vulnerable, to confront the parts of yourself that have been hidden in the shadows. It is in this confrontation that true healing begins. You are invited to peel away the layers of self-doubt and fear, to listen intently to the whispers of your soul, and to trust that you are, at your very core, a masterpiece in progress. Let's begin by turning our gaze inward and identifying the very habits that have been the silent saboteurs of your success. In the sections that follow, we'll dive deeply into each habit. We will explore the origins of these behaviors, unravel their emotional and spiritual impact, and then provide you with practical, affirming strategies to overcome them. Today, you have the power to rewrite your narrative. You are not a victim of circumstance or a prisoner of your habits. You are a conscious creator, capable of transforming every aspect of your life. As you read on, allow yourself to be moved by the possibility of change. Embrace the realization that every habit, even those that seem insurmountable, can be transformed with the right mindset and commitment. Let the wisdom of ancient spiritual traditions, modern psychology, and the empowering truths of personal development guide you as you step into a future where you are truly free. Before we dive into the specific habits, take a deep breath and affirm, I am worthy of success. I am the master of my destiny. I embrace change with love and courage. Let these words resonate within you. for they are the first step toward breaking free from the chains that have held you back. Habit number 1. The trap of procrastination, beating the thief of time. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean of possibility, yet something within you hesitates to take that first step into the water. Procrastination is much like that hesitation. It is the silent thief that steals your precious time and undermines your greatest ambitions. More than a mere delay in action, procrastination is a complex interplay of fear, uncertainty, and a misplaced belief that tomorrow holds a magic solution. Procrastination often masquerades as waiting for the right moment, but in truth, there is no perfect time. The moment you decide to act is the right one. Every minute spent waiting is a minute lost, a potential masterpiece left unwritten, a dream deferred. The habit of procrastination has a subtle, insidious nature. It convinces you that your current state is sufficient, that there is always more time to improve, more time to plan, more time to be ready. Yet this false sense of security only deepens the chasm between your present reality and the brilliant future you envision. Deep down, procrastination is often rooted in fear. The fear of failure, of success, of judgment, or even of your own potential. The mind, ever cautious, convinces you that postponing action is a way to protect yourself from disappointment or criticism. However, what it truly does is rob you of growth and stifle the divine spark within you. When you give in to procrastination, you are not just delaying a task, you are delaying your destiny. Let's take a moment to reflect. Have you ever put off an important project or goal because you were overwhelmed by self-doubt or fear? Perhaps you found yourself scrolling endlessly on your phone, convincing yourself that a few moments of distraction will somehow ease the tension. These moments may feel harmless, but they add up, forming a barrier that prevents you from achieving the breakthroughs you deserve. Spiritually speaking, procrastination can be seen as a disconnect from the present moment, the only moment that truly exists. In many ancient teachings, mindfulness is revered as the pathway to enlightenment. When you are fully present, you realize that every second is a gift, an opportunity to align with your higher self. Procrastination, on the other hand, drags you into a vortex of regret and anxiety, keeping you locked in a perpetual state of what if. So, how do you break free from this paralyzing habit? The answer lies in reclaiming your power in the present. Here are some empowering strategies to transform procrastination into purposeful action. Embrace imperfection. Understand that waiting for perfection is a mirage. Accept that your best effort, however imperfect, is a step forward. Allow yourself the freedom to make mistakes and learn from them. Every misstep is a lesson on your path to mastery. Create sacred rituals. Transform your work into a ritual of self-love and empowerment. Set aside a dedicated time and space where you connect with your inner self. Light a candle, play soft music, or recite affirmations that remind you of your worth. When your environment reflects your intent, action flows naturally. Break tasks into microsteps. Large goals can be overwhelming. Instead, break them down into small, manageable tasks. Each tiny victory builds momentum and creates a cascade of positive energy. Celebrate these small wins. They are the stepping stones to grand success. Honor the now. Practice mindfulness techniques to ground yourself in the present moment. Meditation, deep breathing, or even a brief walk outside can help you reconnect with the here and now. When you honor the present, procrastination loses its power over you. Visualize your success. Spend time each day visualizing the successful completion of your tasks. Feel the joy, satisfaction, and freedom that come with achieving your goals. This practice not only motivates you, but also creates a mental map for your future success. Practice self-compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Recognize that every moment of procrastination is a signal, not a judgment. Treat yourself with the same compassion you'd offer a dear friend. This self-love is the foundation upon which lasting change is built. By implementing these strategies, you are not merely fighting procrastination. You are choosing to honor the sacred gift of your time. You are sending a powerful message to your inner critic. I am in charge. I choose to act with purpose, courage, and love. As you reflect on this, remember that every moment you reclaim is a victory over the forces that have held you back. Each action you take, no matter how small, ripples out into the universe, creating waves of positive change in your life and the lives of others. Embrace the truth that you are a co-creator with the universe, a luminous being capable of turning dreams into reality. Now, take a deep breath and affirm, I release the grip of procrastination. I am present, I am capable, and I act with decisive purpose. Let these words resonate within your heart and mind as you step into the next phase of your journey. Part 2. Dissolving the inner saboteurs. Habit number 2. Negative self-talk. Silencing your inner critic. There's a voice inside you that often whispers, you're not enough, you'll never succeed, or you're bound to fail. This insidious inner critic is the embodiment of negative self-talk, a habit that over time can erode your self-esteem and stifle your potential. Negative self-talk is not merely a collection of harsh words. It is a destructive force that shapes your beliefs, colors your perceptions, and ultimately dictates the course of your life. The power of words is profound. In spiritual traditions from around the globe, the spoken and unspoken word is revered as a creative force. Just as a prayer or mantra can uplift the soul, harsh self-judgment can imprison it. When you internalize negative thoughts, you create a feedback loop of self-doubt and despair. Over time, these thoughts become so deeply entrenched that they shape your identity, convincing you that you are unworthy of success, love, or happiness. Consider for a moment the origins of these negative messages. They often stem from past experiences, criticism from authority figures, past failures, or even the comparison trap fostered by social media. Yet, while these experiences may have planted the seed, it is your interpretation of them that determines their power. Negative self-talk is not an inevitable truth. It is a habit that can be unlearned and transformed. The first step in dissolving negative self-talk is to become aware of it. Notice when that inner voice begins to criticize or belittle. Instead of accepting these thoughts as facts, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or what evidence do I have that contradicts this belief? By questioning these negative narratives, you begin to loosen their grip. Spiritual wisdom teaches us that you are not defined by your thoughts, but by the eternal light within you. Many ancient philosophies remind us that the mind is a tool, a powerful servant, but not the master of your destiny. When you cultivate mindfulness, you learn to observe your thoughts without becoming entangled in them. This separation is the key to transforming negative self-talk into empowering affirmations. Here are several practices to help you silence your inner critic and embrace a new, positive narrative. Affirmative reframing. Each time a negative thought arises, consciously replace it with a positive affirmation. For example, when you catch yourself thinking, I'm not capable of this, counter it with, I have all the resources I need to succeed. Over time, this practice reshapes your internal dialogue. Journaling your triumphs. Keep a daily journal where you record even the smallest victories. Reflect on moments when you overcame obstacles, showed resilience, or simply acted in spite of fear. This practice creates a tangible record of your strengths, reminding you that you are capable and worthy. Meditative reflection. Set aside time each day for meditation. In the stillness, allow your thoughts to come and go without judgment. Visualize your inner critic slowly dissolving into the light, replaced by words of compassion and encouragement. This practice not only quiets your mind, but also nurtures your spirit. Surround yourself with positivity. The people and environments you choose to immerse yourself in can greatly influence your inner dialogue. Seek out supportive communities, uplifting literature, and mentors who reinforce a positive self-image. Your external world is a mirror of your inner state. Choose reflections that inspire growth. Gratitude practice. Cultivate a daily gratitude ritual. Focus on what you are thankful for, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what is abundant in your life, thereby weakening the hold of negative self-talk. Mindful self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness and empathy you would offer a cherished friend. When you stumble or face setbacks, speak to yourself in gentle, nurturing terms. Embrace the understanding that you, like all human beings, are on a journey of growth and transformation. As you consciously work to replace negative self-talk with affirmations of worth and capability, you will notice a shift in how you perceive challenges and opportunities. The inner critic that once dictated your actions will gradually fade, replaced by a resilient voice that encourages you to step boldly into the future. Visualize, for a moment, the radiant version of yourself that emerges when you silence the negative chatter. See a person who is confident, compassionate, and utterly unstoppable. A person who recognizes that every setback is but a stepping stone on the path to greatness. In this vision, you are not defined by past mistakes or limiting beliefs. You are defined by your infinite capacity to learn, evolve, and shine. It is time to reclaim your narrative. Speak to yourself with love and conviction. Each time you affirm, "I am enough," you are reinforcing a truth that resonates deep within your soul. As ancient wisdom reminds us, the universe mirrors back to us the energy we emit. When you cultivate positivity within, the world responds in kind, offering you opportunities, support, and inspiration. So, let this be your declaration today. I choose to honor my true self. I replace doubt with faith, fear with love, and limitation with endless possibility. In doing so, you are not just transforming your thoughts, you are transforming your life. Habit number 3, the paralyzing fear of failure. Embracing the courage to rise. Fear of failure is perhaps one of the most universal saboteurs of success. It lurks in the corners of our minds, whispering that every risk is too great, every mistake too costly, and every dream destined for disappointment. This fear can be so overwhelming that it stops you from taking action altogether. Yet, paradoxically, failure is not the end. It is a crucial part of the journey toward growth and transformation. At its core, the fear of failure is deeply entwined with the need for security and approval. Many of us have been conditioned from a young age to avoid mistakes, to strive for perfection, and to equate failure with personal inadequacy. Over time, this conditioning can create an internal barrier that prevents you from stepping out of your comfort zone. You begin to believe that any misstep is a reflection of your worth, rather than an opportunity to learn and evolve. Spiritually, failure is not something to be feared, but embraced as a teacher. Every setback is a sacred invitation to grow stronger, to refine your path, and to connect more deeply with your inner wisdom. Many spiritual traditions remind us that life is a series of cycles. Each fall is followed by a rise, each winter by a spring. In the same way, your failures are the fertile ground from which your greatest successes can bloom. To break free from the paralyzing grip of the fear of failure, you must first shift your perspective. Recognize that every experience, whether it results in success or setback, holds invaluable lessons. Embrace failure as a natural part of the creative process, a necessary companion on your journey toward mastery. When you begin to see failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block, your fear begins to dissolve, replaced by a sense of curiosity and resilience. Here are some transformative practices to help you rise above the fear of failure. Redefine failure. Instead of viewing failure as the end of the road, see it as an essential part of your learning curve. Remind yourself that each misstep is a chance to refine your approach, to innovate, and to ultimately succeed. This reframing transforms failure from a verdict on your worth to a valuable teacher. Visualize your comebacks. Take time to visualize yourself rising after a setback. Picture each failure as a bend in your journey, not a dead end. Feel the empowerment of overcoming obstacles, and let that vision propel you forward with renewed determination. Build a resilience ritual. Create a daily or weekly practice that reinforces your strength in the face of adversity. This might involve meditation, journaling about lessons learned, or engaging in physical exercise that grounds you in the present. By nurturing your inner resilience, you build the courage to face challenges head-on. Celebrate the process. Shift your focus from the outcome to the process itself. Recognize that every step you take, every risk you embrace, is a victory in itself. Celebrate your willingness to try, to experiment, and to grow, even when things don't go as planned. Seek support and mentorship. Surround yourself with individuals who view failure as a natural part of growth. Connect with mentors, join supportive communities, and share your experiences openly. The collective wisdom and encouragement of others can provide the strength you need to persevere. Anchor yourself in spiritual truth. Draw upon ancient wisdom that reminds you of your infinite worth and resilience. Whether through prayer, meditation, or reflective reading, reconnect with the understanding that your soul's journey is one of continuous evolution. Trust that every challenge is shaping you into the best version of yourself. When you begin to view failure as a natural and even necessary part of your journey, you liberate yourself from the chains of fear. Instead of being paralyzed by the possibility of mistakes, you become empowered by the knowledge that each experience is an opportunity to rise higher. In this new light, fear transforms from a barrier into a guide, a gentle reminder to remain courageous, persistent, and true to your inner vision. Affirm to yourself, I welcome every challenge with open arms. I trust that each setback is a setup for a greater comeback. I am resilient, and I rise stronger with every fall. Let these words be your mantra as you step boldly into a future where failure is not feared, but cherished as a sign of growth. Part 3. Embracing imperfection, setting boundaries, and the call to empowerment. Habit number 4. The illusion of perfection. Embracing your beautiful imperfections. In our quest for success, the pursuit of perfection often emerges as a silent adversary. The desire to create a flawless image of our work, our bodies, our lives can become so consuming that it stifles progress and robs us of the joy inherent in the journey. Perfectionism is not merely a high standard. It is an unrealistic expectation that leads to chronic dissatisfaction and an inability to celebrate the small, meaningful victories along the way. At its heart, perfectionism is a fear of imperfection, a fear that if we do not present an impeccable facade, we will be deemed unworthy or inadequate. This habit forces you into a cycle of endless self-criticism and comparison, where nothing you do is ever good enough. The more you chase perfection, the further you stray from the genuine, vibrant self that you truly are. Spiritually, perfection is an illusion. Ancient teachings remind us that beauty lies in authenticity, in the raw and honest expression of our true selves. Every scar, every mistake, every moment of vulnerability is a testament to your unique journey. By embracing your imperfections, you honor the full spectrum of your experience, and in doing so, you open the door to genuine growth, connection, and joy. Here are empowering practices to help you break free from the stranglehold of perfectionism. Celebrate progress over perfection. Acknowledge every step forward, regardless of its size. Recognize that progress is a journey, not a destination, and that each imperfection is a sign of growth and learning. Practice radical acceptance. Learn to accept yourself completely, the strengths, the flaws, and everything in between. This doesn't mean you stop striving for improvement. Rather, it means you honor where you are right now without harsh judgment. Redefine success. Instead of measuring success by an unattainable ideal, redefine it in terms of growth, resilience, and authenticity. Let your achievements be defined by the courage to try, the lessons learned from setbacks, and the joy of genuine expression. Embrace creative play. Allow yourself moments of uninhibited creativity without the pressure of producing something perfect. Engage in activities simply for the joy they bring, whether it's doodling, dancing, or exploring nature. This playful approach reconnects you with the essence of who you are: vibrant, spontaneous, and beautifully imperfect. Cultivate mindful awareness. Through mindfulness meditation and reflection, observe the moments when perfectionism arises. Gently remind yourself that life is fluid, and that each moment is a precious, unrepeatable expression of your journey. As you begin to release the unrealistic demands of perfection, you create space for true innovation and self-compassion. In this space, you will find that your work, relationships, and personal achievements flourish in ways that are far richer and more authentic than any flawless facade could ever capture. Habit number 5. The pitfall of overcommitment, setting boundaries to honor your energy. In our modern, hyperconnected world, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of overcommitment. The inability to say no or to set healthy boundaries often stems from a deep-seated belief that your value is measured solely by how much you give or do for others. Overcommitment may appear virtuous on the surface, a sign of dedication and selflessness, but it can lead to burnout, resentment, and a profound disconnection from your true self. When you spread yourself too thin, you not only compromise your physical and emotional well-being, but also dilute your capacity to pursue the goals and dreams that truly matter to you. Setting boundaries is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of self-respect and spiritual alignment. It is the recognition that your time, energy, and presence are sacred resources that must be nurtured and protected. Here's how to reclaim your space and honor your energy. Learn the art of no. Practice gentle yet firm ways of saying no. Understand that every time you decline a request that doesn't serve your highest purpose, you're affirming your commitment to your own growth and well-being. Prioritize what truly matters. Reflect on your core values and long-term goals. Align your commitments with these priorities so that every yes brings you closer to your authentic vision of success. Create rituals of renewal. Build regular periods of rest and reflection into your schedule. Whether it's a quiet morning meditation or a weekly digital detox, these rituals help you reconnect with your inner self and recharge your spirit. Communicate with compassion. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially with loved ones. Communicate your needs honestly and lovingly. Remember, those who truly care for you will respect your need to honor your limits. Embrace self-care as a spiritual practice. View self-care not as an indulgence, but as an essential component of your spiritual journey. Nurturing your body, mind, and soul allows you to operate at your highest potential and radiate positive energy into the world. By establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries, you protect your inner light and ensure that you have the space and energy to pursue your dreams. In doing so, you align with a deeper spiritual truth, that you are the steward of your own life, and only by caring for yourself can you truly care for others. Conclusion: empower your future today. As we reach the end of this transformative journey, pause for a moment and reflect on the powerful truths you have discovered. You have explored how procrastination, negative self-talk, fear of failure, perfectionism, and overcommitment have served as invisible barriers, limiting your progress and dimming your inner light. More importantly, you have learned that each of these habits can be transformed into stepping stones toward a life of empowerment, purpose, and spiritual fulfillment. Every moment is an invitation to reclaim your power. The habits that once held you captive can be reimagined as lessons, opportunities to grow, evolve, and align more deeply with your true self. Embrace the wisdom that every setback carries the seed of a comeback. Embrace the truth that you are worthy, capable, and destined for greatness. Remember the affirmations that have guided you through this journey. I am present. I am enough. I welcome every challenge as an opportunity to grow. I am the master of my destiny. Let these declarations be the foundation of your daily life, fueling your actions and inspiring those around you. As you move forward, know that this journey is ongoing. Each day is a new canvas on which to paint the masterpiece of your life. When you feel the old habits creeping back, return to these practices and affirmations. Let the insights and tools you have gathered here serve as a constant reminder of your inner strength and resilience. Now, I invite you to take this transformative energy and share it with the world. If this article has sparked a new understanding or ignited a desire to live more authentically, please subscribe to our channel and join our community of empowered souls. Here, you will find regular inspiration, actionable strategies, and deep spiritual insights to support you on your journey toward success and fulfillment. May you step forward with courage, embrace your imperfections, set healthy boundaries, and rise above every challenge with grace and determination. Your future is not defined by your past habits, but by the choices you make today. Empower yourself and let your inner light shine brilliantly for all the world to see. Remember, every day is a new opportunity. Every step, however small, brings you closer to the magnificent reality you deserve. You are not alone on this journey. We are here to support you, to celebrate your victories, and to inspire you to reach even greater heights. Thank you for embarking on this transformative exploration. Subscribe, share your insights in the comments below, and look forward to more life-affirming content that will continue to guide you on your path to empowerment. Today is the day you reclaim your destiny. Step boldly into your future and let your brilliance illuminate the world.